This is Emo News, and today we speak with Nachel Walsh, and she's going to talk to us about her situation. She reached out to me recently to express that she is homeless. She has a 6-month-old baby, and she's in dire need. Stay tuned as we speak with her.
My name is Nachel Walsh.
Nasha, how are you doing?
I'm there.
I know. Nasha, you reached out to Emo News. You said that you are experiencing a problem. You are homeless and you have a 6-month-old baby. Tell us about your situation.
Well, I don't know where to start now. I'm a single mother of 4. I don't have all my children with me right now, but I have my little daughter, and I'm all she has because her father isn't in her life, and because he no longer wants to be a part of her life, we are not welcomed anymore. And I'm not so close to family and don't have much friends, and everybody wants something for something. So if somebody were to have to help me, then they would want to use me to help me. So then if I decide that I'm not that's not the type of person I am, then I will stay out. I will not go, and I would rather sleep anywhere else than to do that. And right now we have nowhere to go, so I had to make the decision to see if I get somebody to take care of my daughter temporarily while I can get myself back on my feet, so I can provide for my family, so I can have a stable roof over my head.
So where do you sleep at night?
Sometimes before it used to be from friends to friend to friend to friend home, and I recently got a job, so because I've been working night shifts, I've been sleeping there, and then she's been in daycare, so then during the day I don't sleep. I honestly don't know when else I get a proper sleep, but I have to do what I have to do. So I decided to take part in other curriculum activities to see how I could benefit. I could get that funds to do that, because besides that, besides, if you have rent, you have food to put on the table, you have schools to think about, you have debts to pay, and I didn't have a job for such a long time. Everything just, and I've been through so much growing up.
Where are your parents?
My mother's impaired in speech and hearing. My father never really cared.
So you expressed to Emo News that you sleep outside the headquarters with the 6-month-old baby.
Well, we were inside. The police officers saw us last night trying to get a ride after almost midnight, and they offered to bring us somewhere, and we went, and my child father still didn't want to welcome us in, so we had to sleep in the police headquarters, and they took care of us very well.
Have you reached out to the PAL rep or someone in authority or welfare division about your situation?
I have reached out to almost everybody I could possibly think of. To my PAL rep, to the PAL rep of Rosewood, to the PAL rep of Goodwill, to the Prime Minister. I've reached out to a lot of people, and most of it are empty promises, some of it are, and I just don't know what to do again, honestly.
How does that make you feel as a young person?
Well, I have depression. I suffer with depression because I've been through a lot, and sometimes, honestly, the thoughts I just have, I just always be on the road smiling nice with everybody. People see me dressed nice, you know, and sometimes people see you nice and they don't know where you get what you have and they envying you for that, you understand? They don't know anything about that and then they tend to judge you.
But do you have any other family members, siblings, aunties? Are they aware of the situation?
I'm the oldest of my mother's children, and basically I after my great grandfather died and my grandmother did as much as she could, I had to take care of myself and my siblings. We don't grow up from a rich background, you understand? So also any little gig I get, I do in it. I have to go there, I work in, and also I taking part in the calypso, I taking part in Mother's Queen, because I want to try to build myself. I can sing, I see I have potential, but I see like people just want to use me for what I have, for what I can offer. And I'm tired of it.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Mahaut.
You are from Mahaut, and you moved to Roseau. How did you end up in Roseau?
I moved to Canfield first because after I had nowhere to go, I was renting with a friend. No, I was getting some assistance, I should say. But for the past couple months, it haven't been met, so I had to leave. So that was how we end up. So I just rest my stuff by somebody, you know, and because I work in night shift, I just work in and I just...
So you work all night?
Sometimes.
And then from work you just...
I go for the baby, or sometimes...
And what time in the night you go for that baby?
Well, when I work in nights, I haven't worked night. I only worked night last night, so I finished nighttime. But other times I work in from night till morning. So when I come in the morning, I go for her daycare and take
So
it from
someone has the child all night for you?
there. Yeah, in a daycare.
In a daycare. And how do you pay them?
I haven't paid as yet. Normally you're supposed to pay at the beginning. I haven't paid as yet, but she's understanding. So hopefully I'm supposed to give her something when I get paid. I thank God for the police officer. She has agreed to hold the baby until I can get a roof over my head and get back on my feet so that I can be able to take care of her properly as I should. So she tell me take as much time as I can, and I can see her when I want. I can call, I can visit.
What about the other children?
My third is in St. Thomas with his godmother, and my two others are with their father.
Did you ever apply for housing assistance?
I went once before and applied, and they said that they didn't have more available. And then after, I still saw people applying, so I just never bothered to go back. But then I did ask. I went to ministry and I asked one of the ministers that was there at the time. He said he would assist, he would talk to my same parent at the time, and then nothing happened. So
You explored all your options.
yes, I have.
So someone watching this live might say, but you're young and why you cannot build your own house, or
I tried
where her
all
parents?
that. I tried all that. I even went to the minister, you know, and I figured that we have a little piece of land in the yard by my grandfather, and you know, I asked my family if I could do something on it because I have my kids. So I went to them for assistance, and after a certain minister told me, how did he say it now? He have a lot of love to give, which was not nowhere close to what I was speaking of, and then from that was it. I never messaged back.
Any final comments?
I just want to tell everybody it's not easy. Let me tell you, it's not easy going through the pressure. It's just not easy. And sometimes things just go in your head. You just want to do things. And I don't have to think if I really want to take my life, if I really want to take my child life, if I really want to do that, if I really want to do this. Or sometimes I just cry, go on my knees and I just cry because it's not what I can do. That's the only way I know how to pray.
So what sort of assistance are you looking for? I know you need a home because you said you are homeless. You need assistance with the child and daycare because it seems that you are hardworking. You working hard.
I try, let me tell you, I had an accident and that man never turned back and see. Also, I suffering with my spine, my ribs, my whole body, my knees don't have cartilage. I go through so much and people just see me there every day I'm in pain. And I doesn't say nothing. Every day I'm in pain. And I doesn't get assist. I doesn't ask for. I just try to work as hard as I can. You would hear the same thing from Club. I worked Club for 6 years. And I got an award for the agent that went above and beyond. Why? I had a cast in my foot from my hip go down, and I was on crutches when bosses don't want to drop me to work, walking down, going to work, braces in my neck. I sick in work and I don't want to leave to go home because at the end of the day I know I have people to feed, I have debts to pay, I have things to do, and at the end of the day people don't go in and do it for you. Everybody looking for themselves. So I was trying.
So what would you like the public? How can the public assist you? What would you like?
I'm not a person to say, okay, I would want this and I would want that. I share my situation. And it's whatever people can assist in whatever way they can, then I would appreciate it. So I'm not asking for anything specifically from anybody because I will still get up every day and try and hustle and see how I will make it. But anyway, possible.
So clearly, most importantly, she is not going to ask for a home, but she's in need of a home.
She also needs help with this
She's
6
also
months
in
old
need
baby.
of moral support.
How can you assist this young lady? Until then, this is Emma News. Thanks for watching.